First time I asked Cheru to sit, he looked at me like if I had said something deeply unreasonable.
Assis. Non, 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 debout. 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 Assis.
With this Borzois glance. He assessed the situation and he decided I was wrong.
Couché. Cheru. Нет. Couché.
That was 3 years from now. Look at him today.
Go back. Go back. Go back. Go. Cheru. I know it's more. Wee. Назад. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Stop.
If you ever Googled Borzois training, then you probably have seen the same thing as I was.
Good boy.
Difficult, independent, not for first-time owners. Selective hearing, this one I like a lot. In one forum, they said that don't think that Borzoi will care about what you think.
Not release Chuchu because there are some other dogs that are not far. He can attack them. Because unfortunately, he can go full predator mode.
Don't expect your Borzoi to care what you think. A Russian wolfhound that was created in 1060 by Russian aristocracy, specifically to hunt wolves in the open steppe. No commands, no check-ins. You see the wolf, you run, and then you figure it out. And 400 years of instincts does not disappear just like that because today you're an urban aristocrat. So when people tell me that Borzois are untrainable, I don't argue anymore. Think that you guys measuring the wrong thing. Borzois do not follow the commands. They make deals.
Нож.
Нож.
Okay, no. No.
Нос. Чучу. Нос. Нос. Чучу. Нос. Чучу. Нос.
And I was always thinking, why if a person doesn't do anything for free, it is considered a smart person. But when the dog does the same, it is considered that the dog is stupid. Isn't it weird? It's like hypocrisy in action. With most dogs, comeback is about control. With Cheru, comeback is about trust. He comes back to me simply because of we have built enough of history, so now he knows. When I ask him, come back? Okay, I'm saying, obie. That means that he needs to come back. It's good for him.
Chuchu. Alice.
I have something of his interest, most probably food.
Ali. Почему хороший мальчик?
The first time we took Cheru to the mountains, I was really nervous because everybody says that Borzois just run away anywhere in the steppe, whatever, if they see something to hunt, for example. But what happened in reality was totally different. In the mountains, Cheru became a different version of himself. He was focused, present, and he was supporting me.
Tired. Chuchu. You tired, my tired dog. My tired tiny dog. My so boring.
He was helping me to climb up. He was waiting for me when I was the last on the way. I mean, the big one was somewhere far ahead and I was like somewhere late because I was too tired, and the dog understood that. And he was running between my husband and me, just to check if I'm okay, and mostly staying with me because of probably at that time he was thinking I may need some help. So he was really partnering with me. He was working with me. Heel is considered as the hardest command for the dogs like this, for the Sighthounds in general, and for the independent dog. Because this command requires the dog to be focused on the human. And at the same time, the Sighthounds like Borzoi, they are made to run in front. So that command requires a lot of effort from Cheru.
Yeah.
So what you see here is a conscious choice. He's choosing to be with me, to walk with me, choosing to focus on me and not on the surroundings. So the myth about Borzoi is about being untrainable,
Cheru? А что ты макалёси собака такая, что?
about being cold, decorative, useless, comes from one very simple misunderstanding from my point of view. People want a dog that performs, and Borzoi wants a partner. So if you just come to them with the commands, and they will most probably will give you the look, you know that look. But if you come to them with the willingness to understand how they work, with the willingness to become a partner, then you will get a creature who chose you. Not because you trained him, because you earned it. It is not possible to force Borzoi to do something. You can only convince him that somehow it's good for him. Now let's go to practical stuff. So how did we train Cheru and how do we continue training him? First, this is a continuous work. Every walk we do commands. We do commands, we do training. That helps him to stay focused on me. Second, never repeat a command. That kind of a rule that usually you have with other breeds. So that works for the one action command, like for example, sit. But some commands, durational commands, they are requiring reinforcement, periodic reinforcement. Like heel, for example, I need to repeat it from time to time.
Рядом. Рядом. Yeah. Рядом.
Because of otherwise he can consider that I forgot it and this is not relevant any longer and he can switch to something else. So here you need to learn the difference between repeating the command because you're weak or repeating because of command requires it and you need to grab back his attention. The reward, Borzoi will only work for something that he really wants. Or he needs to be hungry and you need to have something really tasty that he wants, or no deal.
Nose. Nose. Choo-choo. Nose. Choo-choo. Nose.
Try to find something that your dog gets motivated by. And another thing that I've noticed is the attention span. It's similar to body, by the way. Short bursts, not a long time training on the same thing. Because when he starts to get tired, to lose it, you stop.
Кушай. Кушай. Cheru.
Breakers are not working anymore.
Кушай.
So I'm trying to end the session while he's still engaged, not to make the training something boring for him. Yep. And consistency. Everybody in the family should do the same thing with the doggo. Otherwise, he will like, all right, there are different rules. Maybe I don't need to follow them at all. That's pretty much it. His name is Cheru. He's a Borzoi. And no, he doesn't always do what I say. But in the mountains, when it matters, he'll never let me down.
Давай. Топ. Good boy. Good boy.